Cypher Deck, and today we're playing Project 1999. I'm here with AC Gamer, and we're having some fun. How's it going, AC?
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode. I am doing fantastic. This zone is one of those ones that brings back all those great memories. I had such a good time here, and yeah, I'm just loving it. Now you're going to do something here in a minute, right? You're gonna.
I'm gonna try to do the where I give these guys their key. So I hail them. Slave driver, just lucky,
And
taskmaster.
yeah, I don't think you have to go through the conversation, although you can just to see what they say. I think all you got to do is give them one copper, and they tell you what key they need, and you may or may not have it. I think there's something like 20 something keys that they could have at any one time.
Okay, so just give them one copper.
I think so. Yeah, just give him one copper and see what he says. I think that's supposed to be how it works. It's been a very, very long time. No, 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 no.
Yeah,
Get me key number.
15.
There's 16.
Is it 16?
Yeah, 16 there.
Okay, 16. Let's see
Let's
here.
see if you have that one.
Yep, I have key 16.
Look at how much experience you get, because I'm kind of curious at your level to see how much you get out of that one.
All right, so I'm at 31%, and that gave me 2%. I'm at 33%. That's good experience. It's like killing a mob. That's
Yeah.
my level.
And these guys repop. So if you get that key again, not necessarily to the same mob, like you have to go through each and every one of these guys and talk to them. And they may look the same as they did last time, but they may want a different key each and every time. So if you want to go through these guys, because I know you have quite a few keys, you can
Yeah,
you can show off some of those because that's pretty cool. 17 on that one.
17. Got 15, 17. There we go.
Yeah, I love this zone. So many quests to do, so many creatures to kill, and I guess while you're doing that, I'll pull in a few of the mobs because you do got one more guy right over here to turn into, and there's a few
Okay.
more out here. So I'll clear the area so we don't have to worry about getting attacked while you're turning those in. Since that is my job as a paladin, guys, do the killing. I miss it. I miss it. You know, like I play my cleric all the time with our mains, and I love them. You know, I won't say that I don't. I absolutely adore my cleric, but there are times where I miss pulling. I miss going out there and seeing the zone. I never get to see it. All I do is get to sit in a room on my butt and never get to see anything there.
Yeah, cleric is fun, and I like it as a class, but it does get tiring to not be able to do anything other than heal.
Well, I wouldn't say it gets tiring. Like I don't really ever get tired of that. What I do is I remember what it was like to play a Shadow Knight, so I remember what it was like to see the zone and the challenge of pulling a room, because that is very, very difficult at times to, you know, break a room from several mobs and get it back to your group and, you know, keep it broken and things of that sort. So I absolutely love that. And I guess I'm just kind of missing that part of the game that I haven't seen in a while. I haven't got to experience in a while. But
Yeah,
if you come over here, there's some slavers inside, and then of course there's some more, you know, those prisoners inside there. So if we kill this guy, it should be completely clear for you. And of course, as soon as you click on that door, he pops out. So make sure you're ready for that, because this guy can be fairly tough. I think he's, what is he? He's green to me, but I think he goes all the way up to like level 11.
yeah, I believe so.
Is he attacking you? No, he's not attacking you. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
he is.
oh, your pet?
Yeah, my pet's. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and member.
You want me to kill him?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. And there's three guys in there, right there in each one of those little cubby holes. And again, those guys will respawn too. I don't know what the spawn timer is on those. It's not quick. I think it's something like 30 or 40 minutes. They take a little while to come back. I've been in groups here. Somebody will turn those in, and for like the entire duration of me being in that group, you really won't see those guys respawn again. So I don't know what it was like back in the day as far as like what the spawn timer was, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be the same here as it was back then, because they've gotten quite a few things right. And there's another key on this slaver over here, key number 21, so you can pick that one up if you need it. Of course, they are lore, so if you already have it, let me know and I'll pick it up for you.
Let me see.
And keep
Nope,
killing out
I
here.
don't. I don't have that one.
Nice.
Um, They're not letting me give them copper for these guys.
Do you try hailing them first? Because sometimes they are, I won't say broken, but they're kind of stuck. And that first like initial hail will sometimes like free them up of the weird glitch that they're going through.
Yeah, this guy isn't even talking to me. Let me try the other one.
Oh, well, see, that's a smith. Oh, these are all smith.
Okay.
Yeah, these aren't the prisoners. Dang it.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're going to have to go over to the other slaver side where there are some prisoners. Over there next to the wall is a good spot to do this. We can go down the long way, which I think we might
Oh,
actually do.
is that a guy?
Yep, there's two
A
slaves
slave?
over here, yeah.
Oh,
One on either side, so let me kill these guys off while you do that one.
let's see here. Get my copper out, which seems a pretty easy experience when you think about it. Give them a copper and they tell you their key.
Yeah, I mean, you always have plenty of copper. Copper is something I constantly destroy anyways, so giving it to
Yes.
these guys is actually kind of a nice thing. I wish there was more things in the game that you could give copper to. Like, nobody wants copper. Nobody wants it at all. Like, even when you buy stuff like food and water, yeah, it uses your copper first, but I don't know how many times I've gone back to buy food and water and bandages and still have more copper than,
Yeah.
like the silver. I haven't even gotten to the silver yet, so I end up still destroying or going to the bank if I'm possibly lucky enough to do that, but, you can't do that very often, so.
216 keys needed.
But he wants two of them?
No, no, both of these want 16.
Oh, well, you just picked one of those up, didn't you?
No, I got a 21. I have let's see what do I have now. 15,
Oh, okay, so I have another 15 for you.
22, 20, and 21.
And to be honest, guys, the keys, from what I see, don't drop too often. They are, I won't say a rare drop, but they're not a common one either. They're somewhere in the middle to the point where most people, when they see them, they don't even bother picking them up because they just don't want to have to deal with the hassle of going and finding the mob. As you can see, sometimes you'll find two of these slaves that both want the same key. So all the guys that are up may actually want the same key or just may not want the keys that you have. So it may take you
Oh,
a while to go through and find somebody. Oh, we got another
yeah,
slaver.
and oh,
We should be fine here. These guys really don't do too much damage. They are even to me, but they really don't do too much damage. I was able to kill these guys by myself a few minutes ago. Of course, I do have pretty good armor. So do you. We're
yeah,
both,
you don't take much damage on these guys.
yeah, we're both pretty well equipped. So that might be a little misleading. You come in here as a new character, and you're just like, oh, somebody else did it all by themselves. Why can't I? Well, armor makes a big difference in this game.
And on certain races, certain armors aren't what you think they are. They look like they're the same armor that you're wearing, but they have just a little bit different color. And yeah, they definitely
Who,
are a little bit higher than you.
who's your favorite race out there for armor wise? For his like warrior kind of armor.
Armor? Oh wow, that you know there's an ogre armor that you can get for Ralazek, which is really strong. But I was just reading that you can actually get Ralazek armor for any of the warrior classes
Oh, really?
or any of the warrior races rather. So I don't know if it's the same damage or what's going on with that.
That would be pretty cool. But so that's your favorite type of armor out there?
Well, I wouldn't say it's the favorite because if I could afford it or if I could do the raids for it, I would probably say the Temple of Vishen armor is the best because that's you turn that into Sky Shrine and it has the highest AC in the game.
Well, I'm not talking about stat wise. I'm talking about look wise. Like, is there one out there that you remember and you're just kind of like, I've always liked the look of that armor, even if it didn't really do very much for you?
Oh, Cobalt. Whenever I first started playing Everquest on live, and I saw a warrior with cobalt armor, I knew I knew that was something that I wanted to have, and to have it I had to be a warrior. So I ended up going and making myself a warrior, and it was as nice as it looked. Though most of the pieces don't have stats, they have clickies. They're still really nice. I think we have an emissary coming our way.
It might be ours, or it might be the other guys who are pulling over here. Nope,
Oh,
you're right.
it's
It's ours.
ours.
Let's
Oh,
see.
oh,
I don't know if I can take that with my health the way it is.
all right.
We can
Let me
try.
go ahead and get him.
You're gonna get him?
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Oh,
have.
sorry. I'm getting him again.
Ah, crap. Well, let me go ahead and heal myself up.
And I'm gonna go ahead and charm him just to. There we go.
So you charmed the Centurion?
No, I charmed the emissary.
Oh,
He
nice.
he he'll stay mezzed a minute though.
That's fine. I mean, this Centurion is not an issue. So if you can keep that guy charmed, we are good to go until I can get my health back up. Let me kill this guy real quick. And right on the other side of the wall, which is where we're going, guys, there's some more slaves on inside the little pit right next to where the task master spawns. So how you doing there? Is he still charmed?
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to run over there real quick, you can turn those in. I'm gonna heal myself up while you're doing
All
that.
right.
You should be
I'm gonna
fine.
go. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy planted somewhere so he runs for me. But I have a little bit of this.
Yeah, a little bit of
Oh,
warning.
yeah, I have a slaver that's gonna attack me though. So
That's right. That's perfect. That means the slaver can do some damage to that guy. So when
yeah.
I have to kill him, I don't have to do all the damage myself. I am fine with that one.
Oh, he's taking no damage from that slaver.
Oh no, that's not a good sign, man. Oh, here comes a warlord. Is he coming after me? Oh, I think he is. Yeah, we got a
Is he?
warlord over here, and another legionnaire on the
Oh,
way too.
but okay. Let's go ahead and get out of the
The
area.
zone? Yeah, let's zone it. Let's zone it.
Yep.
Yeah, go the other way. Go this way. On the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
side.
I'm gonna.
Can you move?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, I couldn't get away from that. There we go.
There we go. Okay, I don't want to leave you
This.
behind. Come on. Come on. Here we
Oh,
go. Are you
I
coming?
was gonna. Yeah, I was gonna mez it. So.
Oh, no. Don't worry about it, man. We'll take it to the zone.
All right. I'm slow. I'm a little bit
Yeah, that's
slow.
why I don't want to zone it. Keep going. Keep going. I got it. I don't want to be the first one through because I know you can't take the hits. Although I have Spirit of the Wolf on, so
Ouch.
yeah.
He's on me.
Oh, is he?
Okay, I'm gonna try to mez. Or. Yeah, there he goes.
Okay, sweet. Whew. Yeah, it's dangerous in here, guys. It is very
Hey,
dangerous.
just so that you know, in future times, if you do want to try to kill my emissary, he's now at half health.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he soloed a legionnaire while we were running.
Oh man, did you get experience for that?
I don't know. I know the legionnaire was pretty well dead whenever I started running.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that I can't believe you could actually charm that guy. Your equipment is outstanding. That is amazing.
Well, I geared specifically so that I could get as much charisma as possible.
Now, when you were going out looking for pieces of armor for that, what was some of the best ones out there for you?
Well, I actually went to Ogok first and got a Crudstein. I'll go ahead and link that.
That's off of the guards, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
actually, person gave it to me for free.
Yeah, I remember killing those guards over and over and over again with my Shadow Knight because my entire guild was good people, and I was the only evil race in there. And so if I wanted to hunt with my guild, I had to do things that I didn't really care to do. And one of them was, killing those guards outside. I never went to that town anyways, to be honest. I hated that town. I don't really like any of the evil towns. They're so hard to get around, to navigate, to do anything in. And they're not very user-friendly. Like they put things... Like the bank will be on one side of the zone, and then you'll have to zone over 2 zones over to get to your guild. Like, they
Yeah.
just go out of their way to make it very, very weird. But I think we should probably run over to Paladin if you're up for it.
Yeah,
and,
let's go ahead and do that.
and turn these belts in as well as the shoulder pads. I have about 2 backpacks full, maybe 2.5 backpacks full. and you have, I think, the same thing, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's at least two backpacks.
And so with the combination of these four backpacks, we should be able to get you maybe a level because you're already at what? How much percentage you want?
I'm now for at 40% because of that quest.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely be able to get you a level out of this. At your,
So so what is your favorite armor for any class?
I like armor on my Shadow Knight because they have the little spiky helmets and stuff like that. And I would have to say my
Yeah.
favorite is the Blood Ember because it just looks like Blood Ember and a little bit of the black armor, like the breastplate from Soul A. What's the name of that one? Crap, I can't think of it now. I think it's the same one that Thum had for a long period of time. My Shadow Knight actually has it on him right now.
Uh,
Some
doesn't them still have a black breastplate?
Yeah, yeah, I think he's still using it because it's a great breastplate. It does something like 15 stamina or something on it, and a
Yeah.
lot of AC. But yeah, with that breastplate and then the blood ember, as far as like the gloves and the gauntlets, or I mean the same thing, but and the boots and maybe a bracer or two in there, kind of give it a little mix of different colors. Really, really nice. If I had to pick one set of armor for any character, it would have to be Rubicite. I absolutely
Oh,
love the way that looked.
yes. And the fact that it's super rare now
They
on
took it
the
out of the game. Yeah,
servers.
they took it out of the game.
Yeah,
They did that in live too, where it was just it was there for a little bit of time. If you didn't get it, too bad. And towards the end, man, that stuff was so freaking expensive. It had no use whatsoever. The stats on it were so
right,
bad at that
right.
point, but it was a status symbol. Like, hey, look at me. I got a piece of armor that no longer drops in the game. Not only does it not drop in the game, it hasn't dropped for like 10 years. So
Yeah,
characters have come and gone. They've closed their accounts down. They've lost that armor, and there's very, very little of it actually left. Like the Mona Lisa kind of thing. Like, oh crap, that guy actually has it.
yeah.
So
Well, the other thing is the it's not so much that it's gone. It's that you see a lot of people now. You definitely know whenever a person is wearing rubicite, but another thing that I see that's catching on now is gnome skin armor because it's like all it is it blacks out your character's body when you have a full set on.
oh really?
Yeah,
See,
it
I
looks
like that.
horrible.
Oh, you don't like it?
No, it literally looks like you are wearing a bodysuit.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
It's like a BDSM kind of thing going on there, maybe.
Yes. Yeah. It's definitely a very odd suit, but you see a lot of people wearing it, and just because it is super black, because you play like a Shadow Knight or something, you want really black armor, but then you have this stuff that has no graphic to it. It is just pure black. Even
That's
I mean, if you look at my robe, it looks black, but
it has
there's
texture.
lines in it.
Yeah, it's
There's,
texture.
yeah, the gnome stuff has nothing at all.
That's kind of weird. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. The only thing that would come close is I don't even know if it's in this version, but back in the day, they eventually added a suit of armor for monks that was completely see through. Like it didn't have any illusion. So you'd have a full set of armor on, but it would look like you were butt naked like the day you were created your character.
Yes,
And monks loved that stuff. I don't know why, other than the fact that for some reason a lot of people who played monks played female ones, and it's pretty skimpy, pretty skimpy.
yeah, yeah.
They had
Well,
those tights on and that sports bra and stuff. So
yep. That's like dark elves wearing chaps.
oh my god, jeez, dark elves is ridiculous. Or is it wood elves? I think it's wood elves who are wearing the G-string.
Oh, I think it's half
Half
elves.
elves. Oh my god, guys! That out of all the characters out there, they have to start the most looking like. And I don't want to offend anybody, but they look like a stripper, right? Like it just
Yeah,
they
yeah.
got that outfit down to a science, and you just know looking at that character that guys created it. Yeah,
Yes.
it just right off the bat, it's crazy. But I don't know. I like it. I just wish I can't say I wish they would do the same with guys because I don't want to be running around looking like a male stripper. Yeah, I don't want to do it. I just don't. But it would only be fair, right? Because it's just so wrong to make them run around. Like I've mentioned this before on some of my videos. In MMOs in general, not just this one, but
Yes.
all of them, as you progress through the game, as you get higher and higher level and you get better and better armor, the male characters will turn out to look more regal, while the female characters will turn out to be wearing less and less armor, and it will become more and more skimpy at that. So a lot of their stuff looks like armored nightgowns and Victoria's Secret medieval ages meet somewhere in the middle. So very, very weird kind of thing. Oh, I can kill this guy. You can go. I catch up.
Uh,
You're gonna kill him
I'll
one
just
shot.
dot it. I'll just dot it.
But
Yeah,
you noticed that, right?
yeah, I definitely noticed that. I can't even think of. No, see, plate class, yeah, even plate class women in this game, especially in all MMOs, just they look like they're getting hotter the higher level they get.
Yeah.
But here, at least, like a dark elf, shadow knight plate, they look like their counterpart, except that they're a woman class or woman playing character.
Right.
But you take a druid, and or even I don't know, even the robes start to look sexier on the women whenever they get the higher level ones.
It clings to him a little bit more than the guys.
It does.
Yeah, so like with the guys, it's a little bit more loose. It's kind of square more on the shoulders, so it get like again, it's more like that regal look to it.
Yep.
And the women's, it's like, now we're gonna give them like a skin tight outfit, call it a robe, and just be done with it from there. But I don't know. I mean, it was definitely something that D&D fans back in the day enjoyed. Like a lot of these
Yeah.
guys didn't have girlfriends and they didn't have dates to go out, and so they came on here and they got to see like some skimpy outfits. So I understand the audience they were selling it for, and I enjoyed it myself when I was a teenager, looking at all the
Yep.
skimpy characters. It just seems like now that the MMOs have been established, now that females are actually playing video games, guys, that at some point you'd be like, let me sell it to the females a little bit more and make characters that aren't complete, strippers.
Yeah, but
Right?
that's not how it works. What ends up happening is the guys end up playing the girls, and the girls end up playing the guys because a girl doesn't want to watch a girl as she's running. She wants to watch a guy as he's running, and a guy wants to watch a girl as she's running, his character's running. So they play a girl usually. So
See, I don't think that's the reason. I mean, maybe it is for some, but from what I've heard and from what I've talked to other females and other characters when they play them, the guys tend to play the female characters because they know they get special treatment when they do,
yes,
and the females tend to play guys because they don't want to get hit on every 4 seconds when they're in a group, and so they're like hiding in a safe character that they know. Like most guys don't go around hitting on other guys. I guess that could be
right,
a thing. I mean, it's not like there's anything wrong with that, I guess, but it just doesn't happen as often as if you play a female and you show up, especially if you're on like Skype or something and you come into a voice chat and they're like, "Oh crap, it's a female." Holy, yeah, you just no, don't even want to
yeah,
be there, guys. Don't even want to be there. It's a bad experience for everybody all around. Horrible, horrible flirting that just is so cheesy and so bad, so bad. Oh my god,
yes,
brings back just horrible memories. I remember I was in a guild and we got a female character in there, and everybody's like, "Oh, they're just joking around." And then they found out that she was an actual female, and within a week, she stopped playing the game because she
yeah.
just got so many flirts and tells, and they would just not leave her alone. People didn't know when to quit. So yeah, it can be pretty nasty for them. And no, normally when I hear it's a female character, I'm just like, okay, I'm not sending them a tell ever. Because
Yeah.
I just don't want them to feel overwhelmed, even in the slightest. Like they can be in the group and they can have fun, but I'm not going to even talk to them really, other than to be just you're in the group. I'm communicating with you, because
Yeah.
they don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want to deal with it, and I don't want to be part of that. Harassment almost basically.
Yeah.
Now you
Yeah.
got Go ahead.
I'll usually, I mean, I treat people as people whenever I play the game. I understand there are guys that are gonna treat women the way that they treat them, but for me, I've never thought of it that way. Even whenever it's in voice chat, I don't pay attention to that.
Well, it's just that we were young. Like everybody who played this game back in the day, usually, I won't say everybody, I shouldn't say that, but most of us who were playing were early 20s, teenagers, that kind of age. And, of course, you're going through that whole puberty thing and you're just basically hitting on anything that moves, whether it's alive or
Yeah,
not. So, there's that whole factor, but still, it was pretty miserable for so many of them that I still have that in my mind. It's just like, oh, just leave them alone. Just
yeah,
let them play the game. Let them enjoy it because this is such a great game. I would never want to turn anybody off to it. So, but are you turning that stuff in?
yeah. So for four of them, I got 8%.
Oh, that's not too bad. And I have another, let's see, 4, 8, 10, plus 2 shoulders. The shoulders are going to give you a lot more experience than the belt. Actually, I got 11. Okay, so 11 belts and 2 shoulders. That should be a decent amount. Once you turn those in, you can come around the corner. You can sell the items that you got out of that, and I'll give you some more.
Okay.
And I hope we can get you your level out of this.
Belts.
But these items that you get out of this, guys, you can always sell. Or if you're a low level and you're doing this for the very first time, you can get a full suit of equipment depending on your class that you're playing, and that's pretty nice. It's I remember when I first started my character, I think I got some of my characters up to like level 20, and I still had spots in my character that were completely empty. Because you
Yeah.
you may not find the pieces you need to actually have your equipment completely decked out in every slot. And it's just not something that normally happen. Rings and earrings definitely were not something you normally find. Necklaces as well. Faces, you'd have like a cloth veil or something stupid like that, but it wouldn't really be all that
Yep.
great.
All right. Where's the merchant at?
He's right around the corner over here. I don't know if he gives you the best prices. I've never seen him rip me off. No, it's back this way. I've never seen him rip you off, but somebody's probably out there saying, "No, no, no, go around to the corner. There's a guy over there that you can get better faction with, and in the end, better stuff." But
I'm an enchanter. I'm gonna,
right,
I'm gonna charisma
the
the
crap out of
science out
you.
of this or whatever. I just watched The Martian, and he said he's gonna science the something out of whatever it was that he was doing.
My,
Alliance, I
my
think.
my older brother was just telling me about that one. He just watched that one the other day, and he was telling me that he thought it was okay, but he thought it was like a little bit longer than it needed to be by like an hour. Well,
Well,
what'd you think about it?
so it is based off of real scientific principles. The guy who wrote it um, was a scientist or is a scientist, and also convened with scientists to make sure that he got everything correct. So it's long, but he's there for over 500 days on Mars. So I mean, they have to make it long so that they can not only portray his part but also the Earth's part. And so I didn't think it was too long. I thought it was really good to watch, and Matt Damon did a good job at it as well.
Yeah, I kind of like the movies where one person actually, takes the whole role for himself. Kind of like with Terminal, with Tom Hanks, or the one with the beach. I can't remember what that one was called. Yeah, the one where he gets trapped on that island after it goes down. He works for like FedEx or something like that.
Oh, Castaway.
Castaway. There you go. And
Yeah.
then of course you had the other ones with what's his name from the Postman, Kevin Costner. Kevin Costner did Dances with Wolves and the Postman and
Yeah.
things of that sort. So
Well,
they go ahead.
and Liam Neeson in The Gray at the end, whenever he was alone.
Let's see. You get some space. I can give you some more.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it's he took the reins of that character, and you get to see every emotion during his ordeal, and that's definitely not something that you see in a lot of actors. You have to have a certain range for that.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, the big ones, they tend to at some point in their career decide that, hey, I should do a movie kind of like that, and it's usually pretty good if they got the skill to back it up.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I like ones like that. I just, when I think of about a movie about a guy, stuck in a planet like that all by himself, I just, I can't help but go to the whole fact that there's no rules. Like there's no law on that
Yeah,
planet. You can do whatever
exactly.
you want. You want to go out butt naked, you go out butt naked. Except of course there's no atmosphere out there, but if you could find a way to do it, you could do it. You want to paint your
Yeah.
house purple with little polka dots on it? There's no HOA telling you no, you can't do that. So, I like that fact. I wish writers would explore that aspect a little bit more. I know governments
Yes.
probably don't want you to explore that. They're like, no, 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 stick to the rules. Be happy with the rules. I kind of like the ideas of the stories where they're just like, no, there's no rules. What do you do now?
Yeah. Yeah, I like whenever they go whenever another thing that I mainly enjoy about movies is whenever they break the fourth wall, which doesn't happen very often, but it's mostly comedies that they do that now.
Did you see a movie? It was kind of a horror movie. Actually, it's a complete horror movie. They're called Tire or Rubber. I didn't think it was called Rubber.
No, I don't think I saw that.
It's about a tire who has like mental powers and can explode people's brains or something like that. Weirdest movie I have ever seen in my entire life. It's the strangest thing. My brother told me about it, and I was like, when he's telling me the premise, I was like, what? This doesn't make any sense. And he's like, I know. And when you watch it, you'll still not understand what's going on, but it's a decent watch. And he was right, man. It's pretty good, except just weird in so many ways. How would
There's there's a movie I just watched called The Enemy that has Jake Gyllenhaal. I think that's how you say his name correctly. And the movie, the whole movie, if you watch it's very, very weird. But even when it gets to the end, you think you have some kind of iota of what's going on, and then it really puts you back to a point right at the very end, that very last screenshot, that you have no idea what in the world is going on in that movie.
Yeah, see those movies, they're hit or miss. Like I like the feeling of not knowing what's going on, but I like the feeling of getting to that point with the caveat that if I had been paying attention enough, or if I went back and watched it again, I could figure it out. I don't like the ones where they just kind of like throw stuff in there and just like it makes no sense, but it's just there to kind of fool you. Kind of like the old
Yeah,
mysteries were, where it's like, oh, and by the way, it's a character that we didn't introduce in the entire movie. Like those just take me off. Like, how am I supposed to figure it out if he wasn't even in the movie? You bring in a character at the very end. I'm just ticked.
yeah. Well, I watched the movie twice and was able to figure it out. So I have the idea of how it worked, and the essence of the movie, which I doubt a lot of people will see it because it's not even a movie that um, he was that was even promoted that he was in it. And this is the guy who's in source code and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Did you fall in the
So
water?
yeah,
Oh my god,
and stuck.
it's really hard to get out of this water.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, hey, there's a bag down here that's probably for requests that I don't know about. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was the worst. But the premise of the movie is that he is a teacher, and he's told by faculty that he should watch a movie because it's a good movie. Nothing else. He watches the movie and he sees a person that looks exactly like him. So he decides he's going to track this guy down, and you have this overwhelming premise that whenever you see like his parents or anything along those lines, that you find that you can gather that he is this other person. So he lives two lives in one body. But
hmm.
you will never guess that through the whole movie if you don't have that one scene with his parents. It's just, and if I read the book, and they changed the beginning and the end scene to make it make absolutely no sense. So if you haven't read the book, you have no clue what's going on anyway, because I can't even explain what they used for it. But anyway, I'm at 95%,
Oh,
by the way.
almost got you there. But I think, guys, this is probably a good place for hamburgers, don't you think?
Absolutely. So, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Again, please watch AC Gamer. He posts so much great information, great videos, and definitely check him out.
I
Thank you
appreciate
all.
it, man.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching. This is Cypher Deck. Peace out.
Until next time, guys, subscribe.
Like.
Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.